Yes, I need the sheriff and the ambulance real quick out here. There's been a shooting.
The caller is the shooter. He's being advised to put the gun down.
He said it was a scam. Somebody called and told him that his nephew was in jail.
He was after blood money.
It's the same play that they've been using on everybody.
Yeah.
It's always elderly people.
Yeah.
And then she showed up.
Oh.
Yeah, he got bashed pretty good. Oh, she shows up here and tries to take his $12,000, so he shot her.
Okay then.
A man calls 911 to report that he's been the victim of a telephone scam that ended in a dangerous confrontation in front of his house.
Is that
now
right?
one person has been shot, and the threat may be ongoing. But it won't be long before a shocking revelation turns the entire case upside down.
I'll shoot you in the head. Please don't.
The following report is based on official police records, and some
How does the scammers just so happen to be from the same town you're at, bro? Like,
of the footage has never been seen before until now. In Clark County, Ohio, on the morning of March 25, 2024, dispatchers get a 911 call from an elderly man named Bill Brock, who says he's been forced to use extreme measures to defend his life.
Yes, I need the sheriff and the ambulance real quick out here. There's been a shooting.
A shooting? Who shot?
Some black woman come to the house here.
Who did she shoot?
Well, I've been threatened all morning.
Okay.
She didn't shoot.
Okay, where did the black woman go?
She's laying here on the driveway.
Did you shoot her?
Yes, I did.
Okay. She's laying in the driveway?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
She's bleeding some, and
Okay, where did you shoot her at?
well, I shot her in the leg the first time, and I shot her in the shoulder.
Okay, so you shot her in the leg and the shoulder?
Yes.
Why did you do that?
Because I was threatened that she was going to come and kill me.
Much more will be said about the
Is
threats
that
Bill
right?
was getting that morning, but for now the dispatcher is concerned about the immediate emergency.
Is anybody else with her out there?
No.
Okay, so she's by herself?
And I'm by myself too.
Okay. Is that her in the background?
Yes.
Okay.
Even with the woman in clear need of urgent medical care, Bill says that the threat against his life may still be ongoing.
There was a guy on the phone, and he was telling me he was going to kill me and the family and everybody else around.
Is that right?
Help me, please. And he's liable to be on his way here now. He claimed he was in Springfield, but
Okay, the mail said he was in the Springfield?
I don't believe it. I'm not comfortable being outside here because they said they had us running over us. And
The stunning details of what led up to this shooting will come out in time, but for now, police rushing to the scene have a more pressing question.
Hello, the caller on the phone? Yes, we do. Okay, and where is that person advising the firearm is?
Okay, where did you put the gun?
I've got it right here in my hands.
Okay, I need you to put the gun down before the officers and the medics get there. I need you to put it up somewhere.
I will.
The caller is the shooter. He's being advised to put the gun down.
Did you put the gun up? I need you to put the gun up before they arrive, okay?
Yes.
Okay, put the gun up for me. Put it inside the house or something, okay?
Yes. She's not going anywhere.
With that stark assessment, Bill
Is
puts
that
the gun
right?
away. The woman is being treated by paramedics when the first deputy arrives at the scene.
Come here. You all right? Stay about 1 second.
He's all right, huh?
Are you the shooter?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna pat you down, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just going to hang on to that. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to that too. I'm gonna have you sit in my car, okay?
Is that, yeah. I'd like that.
74 log. I have the mail. It'd be secured in my car.
Can I have
Not yet. Just let us figure it out, okay?
Okay.
You're not under arrest, okay? You're just being detained in the car for now, okay?
47,
And like I
it should
said,
be
there's
10
a squad coming to check you, okay?
Yeah.
So just give us a few.
I'm sure glad to see you guys out here because I've been on this phone for a couple hours with this guy trying to save me. Had a nephew in jail. I had a wreck in Charleston and just kept hanging on and needing bond money and what this woman was
Trying to
supposed to.
scan him.
Yeah, figured it.
As the cops secure the scene,
What?
a med flight is ordered for the woman, who is still conscious.
Okay, I'm gonna get IV stuff prepped. Can't eat anything.
As they wait for the helicopter, the deputies begin to learn a little more about what happened here today.
He said it was a scam. Somebody called and told him that his nephew was in jail. and he didn't bring $12,000 downtown. And next thing you know, he tells them that he's got the $12,000. She shows up here and tries to take his $12,000, so he shot her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that right?
Okay then.
Yeah.
Sir, you were the only one in your house?
Yes, ma'am.
Nobody came with this female?
No.
Okay. You didn't see anybody?
She was sent out of Springfield, as I understand, because he was after blood money. So there's $12,000 in an envelope in there that I was supposed to take to Springfield.
Bill tried to get some of this across in the 911 call.
She threatened to kill you?
No, it's the guy on the phone that's been trying to get money out of me.
It's the same play that they've been using on everybody.
Yeah.
It's always elderly people.
Yeah.
The federal government warns that so-called grandparent scams are growing more common as cyber thieves use social media to gain access to consumers' personal information. The FBI reported that they received nearly 200 complaints in 2023 relating to this type of fraud. This case, of course, ended differently than most.
They're in the white swatch. They got one in the chest, one in the hip, I think, and two in the leg.
Yeah, tell that helicopter to look for a drone because they claim they had a drone circling around there, watching me and one killed me.
Things are quickly worsening for the woman Bill shot.
Hey, I know you guys got a lot going on, but if you can, them pants, her clothes.
We don't have time for that. We're working on rest right now.
Oh yeah. Oh, no worries about it.
Hey,
She's full of rest right now.
The woman's injuries have left her on the brink, but neither of them made it through today's incident unscathed.
Are you injured anywhere?
Just a little nick on the side there where she slammed the car door on me.
Yeah, the whole side of his ear.
Yeah, I seen this.
Oh. Yeah, he got bashed pretty good.
Keep us protected. Well, let's protect himself.
47.
I can.
With Bill detained and the woman being airlifted to a nearby hospital, the detectives begin their investigation around back with an important piece of evidence.
Have Joe open that door shoot. I don't know if there's any blood on it.
We need her side of the story too.
Tears and stuff.
Cause so is her? How did she get there? Is there no car? Is her car not there? Like,
There's the gun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a revolver.
Means I haven't got pictures over there yet.
I'm watching where I'm going.
She's like a bull in a china shop.
Open this old ass metal door.
As they head into the house, the investigators notice the envelope full of money that Bill had prepared for the scammers.
Yep.
So why did he?
So they called him.
Oh, okay. You ain't gonna say no more. I understand. Tell him that his son's in. Yep.
And then she showed up.
As familiar as the scam may be, this one took an extremely rare turn. And when the man behind this scam calls the house, it takes another one.
You ready? Yeah. Come on. Do we want him out? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Hello?
Yes, who's this?
May I ask who I'm talking to?
Yes, this is the officer speaking.
Okay, what officer?
Yes.
No, I need to know what officer, sir.
You're going to be in trouble.
Okay. Let me ask you this. The female you sent over here, you know who she is?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, she's been in an accident. And this is actually an officer. It's Detective Cruz with the Clark County Sheriff's Office. I need you to dial a number, get this number so I can explain more to you.
Hang up.
Hello?
Silence.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm the real police.
If you'd like to make a call.
Yo, so this is a real scam? Nah, that's tough.
Well, they know that she's been in an accident, so they can't say we didn't.
So this nigga was basically saying he's an officer at the police, at the jail, right? And his nephew is in jail and he needs bond money. So come down here or we're gonna send this woman to bond him out or whatever. What? That's crazy.
As the deputies have their first interaction with the phone scammers, Bill remains shaken by the grim events that have shaped this morning.
Yeah, he threatened to come out here and kill me if I didn't pay.
Okay.
And she was going to get me.
Okay.
So I left the door on.
Okay.
Expecting her to be armed.
I gotcha.
I feel kind of bad about shooting.
I understand.
But,
I've been in a shootout before. I completely understand.
Inside the house, the scammer calls once again.
Why would they call back?
Hello?
Yes, I'm sorry, we got disconnected there.
Okay.
What were you saying?
She was in an accident. This is Detective Cruz with the Clark County Sheriff's Office. She was taken to the hospital. I need you to call so we can get more information on her.
Y'all on the phone now?
Accident.
It was a serious accident. We'll just say that.
A serious accident?
Yes.
Is she okay?
No, she's not doing well.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
She just say she was taken to the hospital.
What hospital is she
I'm
at?
not going to tell you that until you...
Bro, you acted like you the police. Prove that you the police or something, nigga.
You meet me so I can make sure you're family or something like that.
Okay, I'm going to be there, give me 20 minutes.
Okay, thank
You're
you.
gonna be there at the house?
You.
Where is the gentleman that was there?
Huh?
The gentleman that was there. Okay. Where is he?
He's talking to us, so I need you to come.
Okay, thank you. I'll be there.
20 minutes, get ready. Let's see if he shows up.
So y'all think he actually gonna go?
But now knowing that police are on the scene and Bill is talking to them, the man never arrives. Meanwhile, Bill gets stitches for his head wound.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are around because they threatened to kill me.
Yeah, and that too, because, yeah, the threats as well. So you have a female that probably has someone else out there that, you never know.
Bill says the scam caller made many death threats, but today's events only bring about one actual death. 61-year-old
She died?
Lolita Hall,
61?
the woman he shot this morning, dies in surgery at Kettering
Damn.
Hospital.
So she's 61? She's elderly herself?
Her neighbors that were threatened to be raped and killed.
According to Bill's friends, his fears lingered. He stayed with his girlfriend Becky for the following days, hiding his vehicles because he thought the scammers would find him and kill him. But even today, the cops believe they have the basic picture of what happened.
He's already given consent, so he's complied with all law enforcement aspect. It sounds like the person that came to his house was in the wrong. He is the apparent victim of a possible robbery. He shot someone that attempted to rob him.
But this investigation is about to take its most unexpected turn yet.
How's that?
Detectives soon realized that Lolita Hall was working for Uber on the morning that Bill was being targeted over the phone. And just as Bill had no idea who he was really talking to that day, Lolita, too, was unaware that the pickup and delivery order she accepted that morning was part of a sophisticated scam.
Damn. Wait, what? Wait, what? So she was...
At 10:52, she arrives at Bill's house.
So the scam caller had her unknowingly doing something through Uber? Yo, what?
On the right.
Pickup order on the right. So this is her dash cam? This is a pickup order. Uber does pickup orders, nigga?
Dash cam shows her waiting in Bill's driveway,
Pickup what?
apparently uncertain about the next step.
Back door. I don't know what door.
See, this is why, bro, I work at Amazon. This is why I don't like backdoor shit. I ain't trying to go to nobody backdoor.
Bill had been on the phone with the scammers for nearly 2 hours at that point. They claimed to be a lawyer and a judge calling on behalf of Matt, his girlfriend Becky's grandson.
My thing though is like if he's this cautious, like, and he's been getting threats apparently, why he ain't called the police?
Had supposedly been arrested after a negligent car accident. At one point, they even put someone posing as Matt himself on the phone. The ruse was good enough to fool Bill for a while, but as Lolita was out in the driveway trying to decide what to do, he was beginning to realize that something wasn't right.
It doesn't look like anyone's here. I'm sitting here in my phone.
So this is her.
Bill says that the plan was for him to deliver the $12,000 to a parking lot near the courthouse, where he would meet with a woman in a black Acura. But when he begins to catch on to the scam, the men on the phone drop the act and tell him that the woman has come to him. He looks out the window and sees a black Acura parked in the driveway.
What? So basically they went on Uber, bro. Wow. And ordered an Uber to her house. Oh, so maybe they're giving him, like, she was supposed to give him like a ride or something. That's probably what it was. Pick him up at his house and take him somewhere, right? But she said back door, so I'm kind of confused on that. Like, or maybe it was like the direction said like pick them up at the back door, but don't like necessarily like get out and go to the back door. So she go to the back door. This is crazy. So the scammers ordered an Uber to his house and said she's gonna pick him up. She's in a black Acura right now, and they got this woman killed, bro. They need to be fucking charged with that shit, bro. God damn, that's crazy.
You can be like, hello, is anyone home? There is no bell to ring. Ma'am, there's no bell to ring. I'm not walking up.
Lolita, clearly uneasy about going to the door, remains in the driveway for nearly a half hour total.
A half hour? Oh no.
Says the scammers were getting increasingly hostile. They gave him a stark warning. If they didn't get a call from their woman confirming that the money had been handed over, they would kill him, his family, and those closest to him.
So she was supposed to go there and pick up a bag from him or something and then go take it unknowingly? This is weird.
Can you let them know I'm here? Is there any way you can let them know I'm here?
It's not clear if Lolita is talking to anyone or merely rehearsing, but finally, just as the scammers are threatening Bill's life over the phone, Lolita decides she's done waiting.
Okay.
Lolita heads in the direction of Bill's back door.
Damn, man, she can't even walk for real.
According to Bill, she walked into his covered sunroom area through the door facing the driveway, proceeded to open the storm door leading into his house, and said, "I'm here for the package." Bill says that was when he drew his pistol and asked for her phone. Less than 2 minutes after Lolita was seen walking toward the house, she is seen again, and this time, she's not alone.
Stop. Stop. Or I'll call 911.
Nah, he need to be charged too, bro. I mean, he didn't know. He was kind of like fearing for the safety, but she's like telling you no, and she's like trying to walk away and get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's literally trying to get in the car.
You're not leaving.
And you're not leaving.
You're not leaving in one hole. Yeah,
Stop.
Nah, he should have called the police, bro.
Yeah, man. I'll shoot the other way. Help! Come on, get out. Help! Yeah. Yes, I know what you're after. You're after the... Help! Help! Help!
She definitely was not no threat, bro. And he's shooting her?
But even as Bill calls for help along with her, he will later say he still saw Lolita, and more specifically the phone she was carrying, as a dangerous threat to his survival.
Nah, bro. Nah. She was limping up out of there, moving slower than he is. You know what I'm saying? And he over here talking about, no, you not leaving, this, that, and the third. If it's a threat, bro, you need to call the police. And if they're trying to leave, you need to let them leave. That's what the police gonna say. Shit.
I'll shoot you in the head.
I'll shoot you in the head next time.
Don't start.
After you shot her once, nigga, that should have been enough.
Right up there. You can see it. You can see it. You can look, sir. Look. Oh, properly.
Shot her again.
Give me that phone. All right, sir. Please, don't shoot me anymore. Please. You need an ambulance. Please.
Yeah.
Please. 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 Don't talk.
Lolita can be heard begging Bill not to shoot her again for the next minute, but Bill is fixated on one thing.
Please, somebody help me. Give me your damn phone.
No additional gunshots are heard, and soon Bill calls 911.
Here, there's been a shooting.
A shooting? Who shot?
Some black woman come to the house here.
Roughly 2 weeks after the shooting, Bill's lawyer told Clark County detectives that he would not be submitting to a formal interview. The next day, he was arrested and charged with murder.
Hey! As he should, bro. But I also feel like the people on that phone that orchestrated that shit, bro, they need to be found, bro. Cause this ain't their first time doing this, man. It's a team of them. They said that someone was posing as his nephew on the phone, bro. So they ordered an Uber to go pick up a package. I didn't even know they did that shit at someone else's home, and she was supposed to go deliver that to someone else, and they could have took her life if she successfully even took the money from him and went and dropped that off. They could have fucked around, took her life too, robbed her for her car. Ain't no telling. That's crazy, and it's a good thing that she had that fucking dash cam, bro. I bought my dad a dash cam for Christmas, man. I need to get myself one, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause that right there, that she wasn't able to speak for herself, you know, but that camera did. That camera did. That's crazy, boy. They charged him with murder.
The prosecutors argued that a reasonable person would not shoot a defenseless woman multiple times to protect themselves from words of a scammer. The jury agreed, and in January 2026, William Brock was convicted of murder, 2 counts of felony murder, kidnapping, and felonious assault.
You're not going nowhere, bro. That's fucking wicked.
At sentencing, Lolita's son Mario called his mother his best friend. She didn't get to grow old like William Brock, he said. Instead, she sits on my mantle in an urn. William Brock, 83, was sentenced to 15 years to life in prison, plus an
15 to life? What does that mean, though? I mean, so he basically can get out.
Consecutive 6 years for firearm specifications. He has filed an appeal. In March 2025, the estate of Lolita Hall filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Bill and the unnamed scammers, none of whom have been identified or arrested to this day.
Man, Uber need to be involved, man. You need to sue Uber too, bro, because what type of shit is that? I didn't even know they could do pickups from somebody's house. Pick up a package from somebody's house and deliver it to somebody else. What type of shit is that? What type of shit, bro? These scammers are getting too good, bro. That's crazy. So she accepted an order on Uber, bro, and didn't even know that was going to be her last day on Earth. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy.
The lawsuit is ongoing.
The lawsuit's ongoing. Yeah, they need to sue Uber or something, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because while she's working for Uber, man, liability is on Uber. You know what I'm saying? Liability is on Uber at that point. Like, she's literally working. That's fucking crazy and tragic, man. RP to Lolita. I'm glad that they gave him some time for that, bro, because she was defenseless, bro. You know, he thought he was getting scammed. That's fucked up. You know, that's just a wild situation, bro. Why they can't get the scammers though? You know, why they can't track the scammers down? The worst part is that a woman is dead and an elderly man is in jail. Meanwhile, the scammers are still roaming free. Exactly, bro. That is the worst part for real. You know, cop that told the scammer she was a cop is a moron. Yeah, facts. I mean, but he was never gonna get there, you know. And they used the burner account, probably a gift card or some shit like that to pay for the Uber. Like, bro, they getting clever, man. Mr. Criminal, I'm a cop and I need you to call me back. Hello. Exactly. All right. Didn't play that right. Fact that they knew that they used the woman without her knowing is beyond evil. She died for no reason. Facts. I can't even imagine what a sick, pathetic loser it takes to set something like this up. Yeah, man, that's crazy as fuck, bro. And they targeted older people, man. You know what I'm saying? Older people have always been the targets, bro, because they're not as savvy to this technology and shit. They don't really know what's real and what's not on the internet, bro. And that's why if you got an older person in your family or whatever, just tell them, like, man, that's why I be telling my grandpa, like, man, if you don't know what it is, you don't know the number, don't even answer it. It's all these scammers and stuff. Just ignore it. If you get a text message, don't even respond to it. I handle that shit. If my grandpa needs something ordered off the internet or whatever, I'm gonna order it for him. You know what I'm saying? And make sure everything's right. You know, cause it's a lot of that going on, bro. That's a very sad and unfortunate situation, man. You know, and the worst part is that the scammers are still on the line, bro, or on the run, bro. You know what I'm saying? They got this man in jail, and they got this woman killed for $12,000, bro. What they need to do is they need to go to the location, to the drop-off location. So say she picked up that package, right? Wherever she was gonna take it to, the police need to go there and try to see, you know what I'm saying? But this happened what, like 2025, and they still ain't found out nothing about them. That's fucking tragic, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the name.